Pisces, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Strength reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands reversed. The cards are asking you one question today. What becomes possible when you finally stop giving your fire away? This one's for the ultimate empath. Stay with me, Pisces. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome back and welcome in if this is your first time here. I'm going to do a little bit of a different spread today because I've had in my mind over the past, I don't know, 17 hours or so, but who's counting, the word no. And no doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but it does have to do with boundaries. And a lot of times boundaries are needed. I actually found a video of when my daughter was 1 year old, or maybe not even one. No, she wasn't one yet. She could, because she was still crawling, and she found a power cord. And in the video, I'm saying no, but I'm saying no nicely. I was like, no, 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 no. But when I was watching it, it just hit me like the power of no and how no can come across. And, you know, whether it's a sweet no or a harsh no, a no is a no, right? So what the spread is going to be today is the Art of Saying No spread. It's going to be 5 positions, and we're using the Modern Witch Tarot today. And the first position is going to be the open door. So this is going to be where you're currently overgiving or leaving yourself unprotected, okay? Our second position is going to be the drain, and this is what or who is drawing the most from your energy right now. Our third position is going to be the backbone, and that's going to be the inner strength or truth that supports you, okay, in holding the line for when you have to say no. Our fourth position is going to be the no. It's going to be, what does a healthy boundary look like and feel like for you at this time? And then our last position, our fifth position, is going to be the gift. So what becomes possible when you start to protect your energy? Okay, so 5 cards, and the arc is going to move from like wound, source of depletion, inner resource, boundaries, and rewards. Okay, so let's get started here with our Modern Witch, which is one of my stickiest decks if you've watched my readings. I think I'm going to pull all 5 cards first, and then we will talk about them. But again, in our first position, our open door, where you're currently overgiving or leaving yourself unprotected, we've got the Queen of Wands. Go. This is our second position here, our drain. And you know what? I'll go ahead and turn it over so it's not a surprise. The drain that we have here is the Queen of Pentacles upright. This is like 5 cards. We need our backbone, our inner strength, our truth that supports us. How many cards is this? We'll bring out, just making sure these are one card. And our, ooh, I let that one loose a little too much. Our strength here, Pisces, or excuse me, I was looking at the strength card. Our gift here, Pisces. And 2 cards came out, and you know that when I ask for one, I always get 2. And it's usually in the last position too. If you've watched my reads before, for some reason, the last one is always 2. So let's take a look at this as far as our Art of Saying No. All right, so let's get to our first card here. Again, this is the open door. This is where we're currently overgiving or leaving ourselves unprotected. And the first card that I pulled for you was the Queen of Cards, Queen of Wands upright, because of course it is, Pisces. The Queen of Wands is magnetic. She's warm. She's radiant. She lights up every room she walks into. People are drawn to her fire like moths to a flame. And here's the thing, that's you. You walk into spaces and people feel you. They feel your warmth, your creativity, your open heart. And because you're so naturally giving, so naturally luminous, you leave that door wide open. This card in the open door position is telling you that your greatest gift is also where you're most vulnerable right now. You've been pouring your flame into everyone around you, giving your inspiration, your energy, your presence, and not checking whether any of that warmth is being returned. The Queen of Wands doesn't dim her flame for anyone, but she also doesn't just let anyone stand next to her bonfire and warm their hands forever. It's time that you notice who's at your door, Pisces, and who's been letting in without question. All right, now our second card here, another queen, my goodness. Our second card here, this is in our drain position. So this is what or who has been draining your energy right now. And we have the Queen of Pentacles upright. So this is a specific energy, isn't it? Right? The Queen of Pentacles, she's nurturing, she's practical, she's capable. She's the one who tends to people, who tends to everything, who provides, who makes sure that everyone is fed and cared for. And in the drain position, Pisces, I need to I need you to sit with something, okay? Because this card can show up in two ways. The first possibility is that there's someone in your life who presents as grounded and self-sufficient, who looks like they have everything together, and yet somehow you're always holding them up. They may not even realize how much they're taking. They simply have grown accustomed to your softness and your availability and your endless capacity to give, okay? Now, the second possibility for this card is even more important. You have been playing the Queen of Pentacles for everyone around you. You've been nurturing. You've been providing. You've been the one who tends to everyone else's garden, and your own soil is getting depleted. But either way, the message is the same. The most loving, nurturing energy here that you have is being redirected away from yourself. And the cards, they're asking, when does Pisces get to have someone to tend to them? When do they get to be the one who's being tended to? Okay. All right, our backbone, our third position here, the Six of Wands. And I really want you to receive this one fully because this card is telling you something that you may have forgotten, okay? You've already won, Pisces. You've already come through the hard things. You've already shown up and persevered and proven yourself, not to anyone else, but to yourself. The Six of Wands is the victory card. It's the triumphant return. It's the moment after the battle when you ride back and the crowd sees you and you finally allow yourself to be seen. Your backbone right now is your history. It's your receipts. It's your proof of strength. You don't have to keep earning your place at the table through self-sacrifice. You don't have to keep giving until there's nothing left in order for you to justify your worth. You are already worthy. You've already shown up. And the inner voice that knows it, that part that's survived everything in a hard season, that is the voice to listen to when someone asks for more than you can give. So let your track record remind you, you are something, you are someone worth protecting. All right, so in our fourth position, in our no, we have the strength reversed. And again, this is our healthy boundary, or what a healthy boundary looks like and feels like for you at this time. And Pisces, this is a tender one, so stay with me. The strength card in reversed, it isn't in reverse, excuse me, it isn't weakness. It's a pointing to a part of you that's been suppressing your own power. The part that second guessed itself, that worries about being too much, that softens its edges to keep the peace. You've been holding your strength down because somewhere along the way, and you've heard me say this in other readings, you've learned that your full presence might be too much for people around you. And so your boundary that this card is prescribing for you, it's not a wall, it's not a roar, it's not a dramatic confrontation. It's a quiet, steady, gentle act of letting your strength rise back up. A healthy no for you right now sounds like, I love you and I can't do that. Okay? It sounds like pausing before you automatically say yes. It sounds like checking with your own body before you check with everyone else's needs. It sounds like trusting that people who truly belong in your life will not just leave because you have limits. Strength reversed is asking you to stop performing smallness. Your boundaries don't need to be aggressive to be real. They just need to be yours. All right, and in our gift position, we had two cards fly out, the Eight of Wands upright and the Three of Wands reversed. So this position here is what becomes possible when you start to protect your energy. And look what's waiting for you on the other side of all of this. The Eight of Wands upright, it's pure forward motion, it's momentum, it's energy finally moving freely, it's messages, opportunities, creative downloads, it's life rushing back in. When you stop bleeding your energy into places that aren't honored, when you close the door on what's been draining you, things start to move. Things you've been waiting to start arrive. Creative energies that felt stuck begin to flow, and the peace in your life accelerates in the best way. But the Three of Wands reversed here alongside of it, it carries an important caveat, Pisces. Stop waiting for someone else to greenlight your expansion. The Three of Wands upright is this figure on the cliff. Ships out there in the horizon, watching and waiting for what's coming back. But reversed, that waiting is stalled. The ships might not be coming back the way you hoped. And the gift here, the real gift, is the invitation to stop looking outward for permission to move. Stop waiting for the validation, the sign, the nod from someone else that it's time. The gift of your no is this. Your energy returns to you, okay? And when it does, you don't need anyone else's ships on the horizon. You build your own vessel. You chart your own course. That's your inheritance, Pisces. Protect your energy. Watch what you'll become capable of, okay? Pisces, I need you to sit with this for a minute. But remember, only take what resonates, Pisces, okay? And leave what doesn't. So this was a great read for the no's in your life, for healthy boundaries. All right, Pisces, thanks so much for staying through the full read. I really enjoyed this one. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a reading.